Quarantined with Lexiii Dee.
Yes, let's get it.
Let's get it. Thank you, everyone that's in here, that's watching. My name's Lexiii Dee, if you don't know. And today I am interviewing my good friend, Saint Lyor, to give basically an introduction on who you are and what you do and where you're from.
So I'm an artist, rapper, creative, all that. I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. Um, you feel me? Yeah. Uh, I've been making music since 2013, 2015, 2014, all that. I recently just dropped a project, If My Sins Could Talk, available everywhere. You did, go cop that.
Now, go
Yes,
cop that. That shit is fire.
go cop that, stream that right now.
Stream
Love
that,
that.
cop it, do all of that, download it,
Facts, all that.
all
Share it.
that. I want to get into I know you touched on it briefly in your introduction, but I want you to go more in depth on your music journey. So tell me exactly how you got into music and what made you want to start rapping.
My sister got me into music, like my older sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like she introduced me to music. Like the first artist that I really fell in love with was Lauryn Hill. So
Mm-hmm.
from there, I started just researching and just discovering all this new music. I was into a lot of old Jay-Z, Tribe Called Quest, Outkast. Um, so then from there, I was like, damn, I want to make my own music because I seen the impact it had on me. So I was like, damn, I should figure it out for myself. And
Mm-hmm.
then my friends at the time, I mean, I'm still friends with them, but we was making music. We was making music, and you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We just shared music amongst ourselves, and then eventually it just got to a point where it's like, yo, I want to take it more serious.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was releasing music on my own, uploading it, to SoundCloud and stuff. Then I met Van Buren. I
Mm-hmm.
met
them,
Giles.
they're crazy.
Yeah,
In a
Giles.
good way, though.
Yeah, Giles, Felix, Ricky, Luke, all those niggas. And
Mm-hmm.
then we just built from there. And then, we have our own little, collective and we make music. And
Mm-hmm.
we just trying to do something
You guys
special.
went to high school together?
Yeah, but we came like Giles and Felix, we weren't, they went to BHS, Brockton High, the high school I went to, but
Mm-hmm.
they was they're older. Like,
Oh, okay.
but we all came from the same high school.
So I want to get into your project that you just dropped, If My Sins Could Talk.
Yes.
As you know, like I said, fire,
Thank
bringing
you.
that heat, spitting bars and shit. But
Thank you.
how did you come up with the name for the project?
I was just listening to everything that I already had the project finished
Mm-hmm.
and I was listening to all the songs. And me, I'm very in tune with my Elohim, my
Yeah.
God sense,
Yeah.
right?
True.
And I like all the music. I like all my music that I make, but I was listening to specifically what I was talking about. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I'm a nasty nigga. The shit that I be talking about. I'm a nasty nigga. I need to stop. I'll be talking about some nasty shit. So I'm like, yo, I mean, it is what it is. I'm letting my sins talk. All the
Mm-hmm.
songs are pretty, what I'm saying, vulgar if you really listen to the lyrics. But I do there. I did try to seed some truth into it and some,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just how I'm really doing, how I really feel. I always try to balance it, but for
Mm-hmm.
the most part, I'm letting my sins talk. So I felt like it was appropriate to call it that. That was the name that struck me. So
Tell me about the creative process of putting it together. How did that go about?
making the songs is pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's just inspiration. You just feeling what feels right. That's always what I go with, my intuition, just what makes sense. But the hardest part and making this the project was just thinking about it. How do I want it to approach it? How do I want everything to come together?
Yeah.
What am I trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
The concept.
What did you want people to take away from it when you were putting it together, how it flowed and stuff?
I wanted to make sure it was an easy listen.
Mm-hmm.
You could listen to it. It's easy to listen to. But I also wanted to be I wanted to leave listeners a little curious. Like what is he talking about? What does it mean? Low key just trying to confuse people because I
Yeah.
always think that's good. just to make sure people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always want to encourage people to think. So that's what's kind of like what I was going for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely achieved that because I had to like, I had to run that back a couple times. I was just like, wait, hold on. Like I'll hear
Yeah,
one thing and then I'll be like, wait, hold on, run that back. And then I
yeah,
have to be like, then I'll be like, damn, this nigga's spitting. Like he's
yeah.
really
You feel me?
saying some
It's
shit.
kind of it's really hard. It's hard to catch. Like at
Yeah.
first, like it's just fun.
Because I feel like you're just listening to like the production and then your flow and you're just like, oh yeah, okay. And then like you
Yeah,
hear something and you're just like, whoa, wait a minute. And then you go back
yeah,
and you play it over and you're just like,
yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Like just
yeah.
basically kind of just trick people,
Mm-hmm.
see if people will catch on. But
You achieved
yeah,
that for sure. What's your favorite project on the track and why?
I think my favorite song is "This Is Not an Image."
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think "This Is Not an Image" is my favorite song because just it's definitely more than just a song. Like what it represents, especially like just the energy I was feeling from artists, not
Mm-hmm.
just only in our city, but just everywhere. I feel like um, people are only their image. Like that's as far as they can go, is what they try to be. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? And I feel like this is not an image, was just touching on like, there's more to that. I'm more than an image. In fact, I'm not an image at all. I'm a person. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
Yeah.
I'm forever changing, evolving. Like an image is a still. It's like a
Right.
picture. You feel
Right.
me?
And
I see.
like that's a lot. It's like what a lot of people try to like show nowadays. Like they want you to
Mm,
see like this side of them that is not really them,
yeah.
but because of like popularity, followings, all that shit, you know.
So that's why I love that song. Plus it sounds good. I really like the way it sounds. I really like what I did with it. The whole remix it,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen, all that what I was talking about.
You were
So
in your bag, huh?
yeah, I was in my bag. I was
Oh, you were in
trying.
your big bag. So the first song I heard from you was Gossip, yeah?
Yep.
And that was like was that, would you consider that like the introduction of you, of like
Uh
your music kind of? Or
yeah, you can say that.
you can say, well, that's how I got onto you. But
Yeah.
okay, so you dropped Gossip, and then
Mm,
leading up to the release of If My Sis Could Talk, you dropped Aunt Jemima.
mm.
Both of them have insane, crazy energy. From dropping Gossip and you dropped Aunt Jemima after, like, how have you progressed from, like, what have you picked up from the release of Gossip to the release of Aunt Jemima, as in, like, the song structure and, like, putting the song together and all that? How would you compare it to the last?
I think like Aunt Jemima was definitely more, I guess. I don't know. I think gossip, the way I structured gossip, I really like probably more than Aunt Jemima. But I feel like Aunt Jemima, the energy is like just the way that I'm rapping. You don't hear niggas rap like that no more.
Yeah, no.
Like you don't hear niggas rap like that. The way like my voice, how raspy it was, and like what I was saying. Um, but as for like in retrospect, looking at both of those songs and what I want to do in the future, I definitely want to play more with structure
Mm-hmm.
and like try to manipulate things and break rules because I mean music is always changing. It's always
Yes.
so
Always
and
evolving.
yeah, so it's like just having like exercising that freedom to like, you know, make different shit and structure it in a way that isn't like, I guess, you know, popular or normal.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Aunt Jemima shouldn't really work low key. It's kind of a weird song, like,
Why?
like
Why you
because
feel that way?
the hook, there's really no like space. Like the song doesn't breathe. There's no this.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
just
just like
it's just
continuously
all the
like
way
going
through.
great, like going on and on
Yeah.
and on.
So it's like it's great. It's great for live shows. But yeah, just experimenting more. Like just taking more risks. That's what I would probably say.
What is your favorite part about being an artist? And what's your least
Um,
favorite part of being an artist? And explain it for me.
My favorite part is just expressing myself, like the recording process.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm just alone and I get to just put my thoughts down and
Mm-hmm.
record music and say what I want to say, how I want to say it, and no one can judge me, no one can tell me shit. I just express myself.
Do what you want.
Um, yeah, I just do what I want. That's what I love most about being an artist. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you put out that side of yourself and now you walk out to the world, you feel me? You have nothing to hide because I've already spoke my truth. You can't
Right.
tell me shit. You know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So the I guess the part that I hate the most is like, I don't know what it could attract, the type of people it does attract. But that's the whole entertainment industry.
Hmm.
Because this industry is just like
Yeah.
people who want to be, I don't know, whatever. Like
Yeah.
they just want to be popping for whatever reason, or
Just to say that they,
just
or they just to want to be around certain people, just to say like I've been around this person, but it's like you're
yeah,
not gaining anything. The industry's
yeah,
fucked.
yeah, man.
That's a
Like
whole another
yeah, that's a whole
topic.
like conversation. You
Yeah,
feel
that's a
me?
whole another conversation.
You feel me? But it be attracting people like that. But I'm pretty good with it. Like I have good eyes, so I don't really let it affect me
Hmm.
or like phase me.
You got the spirit of discernment, huh?
Facts.
Facts. Because you need it working in this industry. Because
Facts, because this shit will get to you. You'll get confused very
facts.
quick. You start
Facts.
you get confused. So you have to make sure you have a good head on your shoulder.
For
Like
real.
you can't let this shit trick you.
If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't a musician, I'll be a damn. I think I'll be a biologist. I work in like
Really?
neuroscience. Yeah, I would work with like
Wow, let me find out you're a nerd.
like I'll be like no, I'll be like a like what's the niggas that be working on the brain, a
Neurologist?
neuroscientist, neurologist. I'll be a
Oh, okay.
neurologist
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
because that shit is fire. Like
Just be
I'm a
picking people's brains and shit.
yeah, bro. That's all I do anyway. Like I just be thinking so much. I think about so much every day. So I might
That's
as well just
interesting.
you feel me?
So it just goes back to like the thinking process, just like how interesting it like
Yeah,
the
because the
brain
brain
works.
is like it's
The
just
brain is
weird.
crazy.
It's mad interesting. Like we still don't know everything about it yet.
Right.
So it's
So a lot of
interesting.
digging to do. The weirdest or funniest thing that you've been asked in an interview?
I mean, I haven't done a lot of interviews. So I don't. I mean, nobody's ever asked
Really?
me crazy shit. Nah. I
Wow.
mean, nah. No one's ever asked me like no crazy shit, like shit that's like disrespectful or
Hmm.
like
It's well once you when you start getting bigger, it's kind of so like if we revisit like your career and do another interview like years later, like you'll have an
mhm.
answer for me, probably most likely,
Yeah. I
most
probably
definitely. You believe that you could get any better as an artist? Like, how do you feel you can achieve that?
I could do a lot. I got a lot of work to do. No bullshit. I'm nowhere where I want to be. Um, I felt with I love my project. I love this EP, but there's stuff that I still haven't accomplished just as far as just reaching, like really communicating something
Hmm.
of importance and like something that needs to be said. There's certain songs that I listen to and I'm like, yo, I gotta make a song that makes me feel this way.
Hmm.
Like, and I haven't made songs like that. A Ball of Confusion by the Temptations,
Hmm.
yo, the way that song makes me feel, I gotta make a song that makes people feel like that.
Just punches you in your gut, huh?
Yeah, you feel me? Songs like Fear by Kendrick Lamar, like
Oh, fear is
I got
different.
I gotta make songs that evoke that type of emotion in
Yeah,
people. But that's like a whole nother ball game. Like you really gotta dig within yourself to do that.
yeah.
You
You
gotta
have to go. You have
experience
to like really go through like some deep
it.
shit, like really analyze it, really reflect on yourself, and
Yeah,
then you can definitely create something like that.
yeah,
If you could have one thing you'd want your supporters to remember about you or take away from you, what would that be?
damn, I'm a real nigga.
I knew what, yo. I knew you were gonna say that. Something in my heart when I wrote this interview, I said, "Watch this nigga be like, I'm a real ass
I'm,
nigga," or
I'm a
some shit
real
along
nigga.
that line.
Yo,
I knew it. I know you. Oh
yo,
my
like
god.
to be honest, man, I'm not saying like I don't care about music or
Hmm.
I don't care about all this, just what it brings. But the reason why I do this is definitely bigger than me.
Hmm.
Like I'm not. I'm really insignificant in the grand scheme of things of what I'm trying to contribute to. Um, I'm just speaking my piece and just this is what I love to do. It really comes easy to me. I
Hmm.
feel like I was born to do this, so I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. It's nothing deeper than that. So
Yeah. This is your God given talent.
yeah, so
You feel like you found your purpose, huh?
yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's all I can say.
What is the best advice you've been given in regards to like whether it's personal, whether it has to do with like this career that you're pursuing, or whatever.
I mean, I've been given a lot of advice,
Yeah.
but the reason why I feel like I'm able to get advice and really be where I'm at is because I listen. A lot of niggas don't listen.
Hmm.
Listen, bro. Just listen. If niggas really trying to, even niggas who look like they ain't doing shit, or like you can't learn from them, you can learn from people, learn from mistakes, learn from people who win.
Yeah.
So I just make sure, like, I don't know who told me that. Probably my mom.
Most
Like,
likely.
you just gotta listen, and
Yeah.
also you gotta take ownership. You gotta take ownership of your art. Latrell told me that. Like, you really gotta be smart about your business, and like you can get opportunities. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta speak up for yourself. Like, you gotta make sure you get paid what you're owed, because these niggas will walk over you if you
Period.
don't gotta know what you're worth.
Yeah.
Because you gotta bring value to your name, so you have to carry yourself in a different way. You can't let niggas just, you know what I'm saying, like toss you aside like you ain't shit. Like,
Yeah. You
you
gotta
proud.
believe it. You like you have to really
Yeah,
believe in the beauty of yourself and your dreams.
yeah,
And when you know yourself, no one can tell you about yourself or try to
that's
like, play you.
yeah, that's facts. Like, that's another piece of advice that's very important. You have to know
Yes. You
yourself,
have to know yourself.
because if you don't
No
know your
matter what you do, whether you're a
yeah,
musician, whether you're a doctor, whatever, you
yeah,
have
you
to know
gotta know
yourself.
yourself. You got to, because you
Yeah.
find yourself in a position where it's like, damn, I ain't sign up for all this shit. I didn't know, like, you didn't, like, everything comes with work. Everything has like responsibilities, and if you're not prepared to do X, Y, Z, you gonna fail. You gonna like fall flat on your face. So
Right.
you gotta know yourself,
You gotta
know
really
what you're
dip
capable
deep.
of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You gotta do the work though. It comes with a lot of
yeah,
work.
yeah.
If there's one thing you could change in this industry, what would it be? I know we touched a bit on it, but
Yeah. I wish we had more black people in positions of power, but that's gonna change though, and niggas
yeah.
can't stop that. That's inevitable. Black people, we make this is what we do. It's in our
Hmm.
DNA. We make culture. Everybody copies us, but it's like we still don't own it. It kind of sucks, but that's
Hmm.
just how it is. But you know,
Don't you
like
think it's insane? Sorry, not to interrupt you, but don't you think it's insane? Like all these labels and like all these corporations are like ran by white folks, and it's like our thing.
yeah, it's
It's
like fuck yo,
wild.
it's like yo, shit is backwards. Like yo, what the fuck?
Backward as fuck, and like majority of the time, the people that are in those positions don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't really know like the impact it has, like the shit that people make, like what it really does to
Right.
people and the influence. It's just a check to
It's just
them.
like a check. It's money. All it's
But but
capitalism.
yeah, but I'm not worried though, because there's a lot of niggas like me who have this mindset, and
Right.
it's just like it's a changing of the tide. There's just gonna be more niggas like me who like want to take ownership, who are smart as fuck. They know
Hmm.
how valuable their art is, and they're not finna get played by no faceless corporation or,
Period.
you feel me, industry. Like, all that shit is slow.
Definitely, a shift is definitely in the works. I can like I've definitely been seeing a shift happening for sure.
Yeah,
So we'll see that one day. It's coming, but I mean, it's gonna take some time.
yeah, it's gonna take a minute,
It's gonna
but we
take
can.
a. It's gonna take some
It's gonna
time.
take a minute, but we got it.
Yeah, we got this. We got it. Black power.
Black.
Black power. Talk to me about your influences. Like, who influences you in
Mm.
life or like with your music?
My biggest influence is probably like just life in general. Just
Hmm.
like when just talking to people, you talk to people, see what niggas is going through. It could be the smallest thing, be like, damn, niggas is really going through real shit out here.
Hmm.
Um, but as far as like music and like who I look up to, um, Jay Z, Lauren Hill, Kendrick, uh, Andre 3000, Gambino, um, Fela Kuti, like all those niggas I look up to. I study them like crazy.
Yeah.
I just study them like crazy. Like, go listen to all their albums front to back, their interviews, try to see like their headspace and like what approach they take into making their music. Because a lot of it is just mental, which
Yeah.
is what I'm realizing. Like, you really gotta be in a different space, because they're
Hmm.
not normal people. Like,
At all.
the way they see the world is not like how people see the world. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, they either experience something that make them change the way they look at things, but so I just study those people.
What's next for you? What do you have coming for? the rest of the year with this Rona, with the Rona,
Bro,
take it over.
This virus done stopped everything, but it's
Oh
cool.
God,
It's God's will.
bro, don't even get me started because I'm gonna
Fact.
go in right now.
It's God's will though. So I'm like,
Yeah,
God is in control. So I'm like, I'm not really tripping.
you know.
But if the virus wasn't here, I'd be doing shows like crazy. Like that's what I want to do.
Hmm.
Like I gotta put my album in front of as many people as I can.
Hmm.
Just push it like crazy. Definitely gonna do like more videos in the near future, like more visuals. Um, but just pushing it still.
No.
Um,
Have you
more.
thought about doing like a virtual show on like through Buren's Instagram or something? That would be dope.
Yeah, we was think like somebody brought that up to me. Like, yo, you should do a virtual, like a live show.
That
I'm
would be
like,
sick. Like all of y'all just like doing a show and
mm,
then like you get to. I mean, it's not the same as doing it in
yeah,
person, but
I
I mean
don't
it's
know
something.
I don't know where we would do it though, cause
Yeah.
I'm not doing that at my house.
No, not that my crib.
My mom's not, nah, I'm not doing that at my crib. But we would have to like figure it out. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Unless y'all like, is Airbnb's even renting out right now?
That's what I'm saying. Everything is stopped. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to do it outside, like in a garage or
Yeah,
something.
fuck it. Do it in the
Yeah,
garage. Take it back to the
yeah,
2000s. We don't know how long this is gonna last because like they keep pushing back like the times because people won't stay in
yeah,
the house.
yeah. Niggas did not listen.
Wash your hands and stay in the crib. I'm trying to be outside this summer. Please
I'll be washing my hands. Facts. Please wash your hands.
use your
Please wash
hand
your hands.
sanitizer.
Please wash your
Please.
hands.
If you use gloves, don't take it off after you touch stuff. Don't be going around with the same glove. Like common
Yeah,
sense, people.
yeah. It's a crazy time. I feel like
Yeah.
we're learning a lot though about ourselves.
Oh, for a fact.
Everyone collectively, just because of this virus.
Right. Like it's like some, like some people are so busy, like, oh, I have to be busy. I have to keep working and stuff. But now, like, you're forced to sit down with yourself and you got to deal with all those
Facts.
emotions and trauma, and you got to reflect
Facts.
heavily. Like,
Niggas gotta reflect.
because
There's a reason
people,
for all of
yeah,
this.
bro,
There's a
let me tell
reason
you,
why niggas gotta do that.
okay? Like, this shit has, like, I mean, like, I've known myself and shit, and I know, like, I've already been doing the work, but it's just, like, more time to actually,
Yeah, to like do it. You really
yeah,
gotta, because
and really,
it's
like,
forcing you.
dig deep. I mean, of course, it's not gonna all happen in like a couple weeks, but it's
Yeah,
you start from somewhere.
yeah.
Andrew, what's up?
My boy Andrew, my man
Yeah.
Andrew just dropped a beat tape. You feel
Yes,
me?
he
Go
did.
stream that.
Stream
Go
that.
stream that.
Go
Stay out
run
of
them up.
trouble.
Run it
Staying
up.
out of trouble. Please go stream that.
Run it
Please
up. Luke just
run that
entered
up.
here. What's good?
My
Who's
man
up?
Luke Bars is in the
Luke
building.
Bars is in the building.
Yo, Luke, tell these bitch ass niggas what the fuck is up, man.
Tell them.
These niggas is fake, nigga. These niggas is fake, nigga.
He said
Fuck
he's
these
angry.
niggas, man. Luke, I'm in the crib right now. Tight. I'm tight, nigga. Fuck these niggas, man.
Bro, I can't. See, when
Yo,
y'all
my
are
man
together
Ricky in
and
the
you
building.
Ricky's
Ricky,
in
what
here.
up?
Come on.
Ricky, link me.
These niggas
Link me.
said.
Yo, these niggas are sinners. Sinners. These niggas sinners.
I'm dead.
Yo,
I hate these. See, listen. See, you done got them started. He about to get started right now. He about to go in. Well, I hate them. Okay. All right. On that note, Meech done got. Oh, Jesus.
Meech, these niggas let us sin. It's cool though.
You guys make sure you check out his projects, If My Sins Could Talk. It's available on all streaming platforms. Go download that, run that, share it with your friends. Thank you so much, my friend, for tuning in with me, for letting me do this.
Thank you.
Your project was fire. I'm proud of you. I see it's gaining some traction. Don't forget about me.
For that.